Let's add me to the stream now. I don't know why there's not a lot of people in here tonight. I don't know, maybe a lot of people are going out. Hello, Honest Rage. I was due to start at 9:30, but I'm going to carry on. People can always go back. We're talking about a little boy that was obviously murdered just up the road from us. And there's been no answers really to what happened to this child. But I'm gonna go through this with you now. And I want you to know why it's so important to keep his name out there.
It's a story that haunts Belfast. An image unusually appearing in neighbourhoods both loyalist and Republican. The smiling face of a young boy who died in circumstances that can only be described as horrifying. The exact detail of 14-year-old Noah Dononoe's death, however, are still unclear, mysterious and troubling.
They really felt Noah.
No one is more haunted than his mother, Fiona.
I'm biased, I know his mommy, but anybody that you would talk to about Noah.
Sorry, this is Fiona. This is the mother, and her story is absolutely heartbreaking. I'm not going to keep on interrupting the video. I will talk over it a little bit just for the fair use and education. But
Noah that knew him, his school friends, his teachers, he just gave everything to life, and he was just an amazing boy. It was my blessing.
Hello, this is Noah back in Hell's Kitchen in the Dunvegan household, where I sell Dunvegan steak.
It was funny. Oh, yeah, I miss his humour and his. You know what? I have loads of wee videos of him.
I've chopped garlic and ginger.
I am so blessed with those videos because to hear his voice is so precious to me. So yeah, he was my everything. He is my everything. We placed a little tree that's starting to bloom now, Japanese maple, because he was learning Japanese.
Fiona and her sister Neve have brought me to the place Noah was heading to when he went missing in June last year. 10 months on, they're campaigning to get answers about how he died, and they feel those aren't forthcoming.
At the very start of Noah going missing, I put my trust as a member of the public in the authorities. I knew no different. My eyes are wide open now. This investigation, my mind is blown by how little the police seem to have done. We as a family have done quite a lot of investigation ourselves, and we dispute their line of inquiry.
Neve took me.
Okay, I'm just going to say the reason I'm putting this out now is because a lot of awareness needs to be brought to this case. And I've actually put the petition on my page to put pressure on the PCNI, the police force. So I really want people to go over, and I really want everybody to sign the petition. It doesn't matter where you're from. We need to get answers for this child's family. It's horrendous what's going on.
Me to retrace Noah's last journey and point out what is still unexplained.
So this is Royal Avenue, and this would have been the usual route that Noah took to get to school.
On the afternoon of Sunday, 21st June, he left his home to meet friends, cycling through a main thoroughfare in the city.
From there, 180 metres down, there's no footage at all. All of this. But as you can see, there's cameras everywhere, the whole stretch of road on both sides.
The family have been made aware of suggestions Noah may have been assaulted here. They want this to be further investigated and are appealing for witnesses and CCTV to be brought forward.
Noah took this route every day. Like, he knew it. He was safe coming here, but instead of turning left, where he would have, he's gone straight on, and there's something that made him do that. And you can see the walkway is very bright.
Further along, Noah apparently lost his rucksack and mobile phone. Eventually, he veered off from his planned route and headed into an unfamiliar neighbourhood.
It's not an area that Noah would have been familiar with at all because of Belfast and the way it's segregated for reasons in different communities. Noah would never have any reason to be in this area.
The death of a mixed-race Catholic boy has fueled all manner of speculation. His family don't want to encourage theories. They're seeking facts.
Noah was last seen in this area, but we don't have the answers to why or how, and we're not going to point fingers, and we don't encourage anybody else to.
Noah apparently ended up here in this cul-de-sac. Disturbingly, in the last CCTV footage of him taken on this road, he has no clothes on.
From the bridge, you wouldn't even know what was down here.
And then the police
But
believe
it's
he headed
not easy to
towards a
manoeuvre.
storm drain behind these homes.
Noah was afraid of the dark. Noah, it's not the most inviting of places. Like, why would you go in there?
Noah's body wasn't found until 6 days after he went missing, 950 metres on from this spot. A post-mortem found he died as a result of drowning, and the Department for Infrastructure, who own the drain, are being investigated for corporate manslaughter.
You know what?
But Noah's family believe the police inquiries are too narrow.
The authorities have done nothing except say no foul play.
And you're open-minded about what could have happened, right?
Absolutely. Myself and my sister, we have to be very realistic. I've had as a parent, look at every aspect, including suicide. Nothing will bring Noah back, but I have to do his name justice.
The family's lawyer is helping them raise their concerns about the police investigation.
In any case of a missing child, one would expect an exhaustive police investigation, pursuing every single potential line of inquiry. And it is the regretful concern of the family that the police arrived at a preliminary view, settled on a conclusion, and have excluded from their consideration any other line of inquiry.
In a statement, the PSNI told us the police operation to find Noah and the investigation has been robust, substantial and wide-ranging, adding that the Chief Constable met with Noah's family and listened carefully to their concerns. They also said they won't be commenting further as the inquest is the proper forum.
Fiona, what you've gone through is unimaginably upsetting. To those who say, maybe you're just trying to hold on to something because you can't accept what happened, what would you say?
You know, all I want is a hug from Noah, and I'm never going to get that hug. And I have had to work through accepting that. I will accept the truth. Just give me the truth for Noah. He deserves it.
A full inquest is due to take place in January next year.
Okay, so that was little Noah. The reason I've showed you guys that, right, I am going to come back to this at another time, but I just wanted you guys to see that there has been some news that came in yesterday about the police inquiry. I encourage you all to go and look upon that. This child was, he was definitely lured into the area. I think he was definitely lured into the area, but we don't know. None of us knows. I mean, the last sight of him was running naked, you know, so he was obviously petrified or something. I mean, the child was a normal, healthy child. He wouldn't be running around naked in an area that he wasn't familiar with. Unfortunately, yes. If you go onto my community page, the links are on there, Jane D. you can't justify anything like that, right? The police, you see, what you have to understand is it's very, very, I can't even explain to you what it's like in Northern Ireland really at the moment. You know, we don't have a government. We don't. We still have a lot of segregation here, a hell of a lot of segregation. There's a lot of bitterness still in this country, you know, amongst the Catholics and the Protestants. There's a few mixed communities now, you know, people kind of still, yeah, the CCTVs. See, the petition is to put more pressure on the PCNI and get this done. You know, this is what I'm saying. I need you guys' help, because the more people we can get, you know, that at the minute they are really, the PCNI are really under pressure from Noah's Army, which I will be a part of, and you know, people in general. I mean, this petition is massive. You know, Lungan actually emailed me today about it. You know, she said, "You know about this case that was just not too far from you?" And I said, "Yeah, of course." You know, it's been 2 years. 2 years, and Fiona still does not have an answer to, you know, what happened. They said he drowned. There was water in his lungs. But what made that child so petrified? He ran with no clothes on into a storm drain. Why would he go down into that hole? I don't understand it. There is no explanation. His rucksack and his phone was found, you know, not too far away from where the storm drain was. It's right. You're right, Rage. You're right. It's, the world's getting evil. You know, it is getting evil. I am going to do more on Noah, and I am going to keep posting the petition in my community page, because it really needs to get out there. It doesn't matter if you're in America, it doesn't matter if you're in England, it doesn't matter where you are, you know, just please. And Rage, if you don't mind, and Voices, if you don't mind, if you wouldn't mind sharing the petition, because we need to get as many signatures as we can. That's what the title's about when I'm saying I need you guys. So any creators that come back and watch this, please go to my community page and please share the petition. It is really, really important. We need to find the answers to how this child died. We know he died of drowning, but we do not know how he got inside that storm drain. And we do not know how he was running down the road with no clothes on. Only 20 feet away the side of the storm drain. That's why it wasn't. That's right. You're right, long gone. It was. I mean, obviously, it was massive, and it has been massive over here. But you know, time's going on now, and it's not spoke about as much. But it should be pushed even more, because Fiona still does not have an answer. And you know, could you imagine if that was your child? You know, and one Sunday he doesn't come home. 6 days later, he's found naked in a storm drain. The boy was 14 years old. 14 years old. You know, and the bad thing about it is, you know, he was a Catholic boy, probably in an area that he shouldn't have been in. Obviously, probably lured there. We don't know. And he was of mixed race, and that would have made him stand out, because it's not that there's racism in Ireland at all. You know, I mean, I've personally not found, you know, that kind of behaviour, but it does happen. You know, I mean, my son's been called things, you know, so it does happen. But he was in an area that, you know, he really wouldn't have been in. So it's really, really, really hard to try and understand what was going on there. Well, I wanted to bring a little bit of awareness to that, first of all, because, you know, me and Longon had a bit of a conversation about that earlier. And it is about time that more pressure's put onto the PCNI. Every child deserves justice, you know, and we have to keep these missing kids, and we have to keep their faces out there. We have to keep the posters out there. You know, we need to be able to, you know, just bring awareness, you know. I mean, especially in this country. So, yeah, he was 14, voices. Noah was 14. You know, it was no age at all. It was just so sad. It's so, so sad. Well, I mean, that's just what, you know, that's one thing. Again, 2 years ago, a lesbian girl, I mean, it makes no difference that she was gay or lesbian, because, to be honest, it's not that frowned upon here at all. But she was shot just down the road from me in the Bogside. She was standing beyond the police. There was a ruckus going on in one of the, if you have a look on my channels, you'll probably see the Bogside, and it's where all the murals are. So it's where, you know, you see all the paintings on the side of the houses. There was a bit of a riot down there. It was about 2 years ago, and she was standing beyond the police lines, and she was shot dead. They were shooting at the police, you know, and she got the bullet and she died. That made a little bit of changes there, you know, it really did. Things started to, we thought things was progressing a little bit, but we do have a lot of, petrol bombs and pipe bombs and, you know, all that kind of thing there. So we have to be really careful about what we're doing and saying, you know. I mean, everybody has freedom of speech, but it seems that, you know, you have to, I would love Bob to cover it too, yeah. I would love Bob to cover it too. It doesn't matter, we just need to get it out there more and get this petition pushed, because it's quite far ahead now. And if we can, you know, if everybody can come together and we can help, that would be amazing. Was someone blocking those body in there on purpose? Well, that's the thing, long gone, you know. The police, it's a really difficult, it's very difficult over. It's just, I can't even explain to you. Like, you know, again, I have to be very careful about what I'm saying, you know. And this is a case really that, you know, I mean, I do live in the States, a mixed community, but, you know, it's one of those. But unfortunately, there is like kind of places that Protestants wouldn't go, and there's places that Catholics wouldn't go. You know, it's just as simple as that. I mean, me personally, I will go anywhere because I don't have that religious side of me. You know, I grew up a Catholic, but, you know, I don't, I can explain it. I believe in God, but not the same way as what Christians and Catholics would, you know. It's just different. The link to the petition, Nina, is on my community page. Anybody that comes in, please, I'm begging you all. If I have any of the creators that I've got as mods or whatever, please just share it. It's really, really important. There is something really off on the case, Outlaw Trucker. Again, you know, the police can be quite, well, we know policeman dirty all over the place. You know, but I think maybe the fact that he's a mixed race child, Catholic boy, probably in the wrong area, you know. PCNI, I mean, Jesus Christ, it wasn't that long ago where they blew up a car right outside the police, the courthouse just up the road from me. You know, it is very volatile at times. You know, I've been places where they've had to shut everything down and corner everything off, and there's been controlled explosive. People don't realise that. You know, this is it's a good country to live in. I mean, I do love living here because, you know, I do feel safe. But if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, if you're in a place where you don't know, or you're, you know, and people don't really know you, then you could get singled out. I mean, personally, in Derry where I live, you know, I've just doxed myself, but still, it is more, it's far more chilled, I think. You know, we have a big, massive peace bridge, but we still do have, you know, we do have some mixed communities, but we have Protestant and Catholic areas. It's really segregated in some parts, which is really sad. It's really, really sad that in this day and age, you know, religion segregates people. It's really sad. I was, you know, when I kind of went back, and my daughter, actually, I must put it on one of the nights. We did a documentary. My daughter's she works as a film producer. That's my oldest daughter, and she came over 3 years ago, and we did a documentary for the BBC. So I went into the IRA prisoner centre, and I got to talk with some of those guys, and we got some interviews from them. And then we went over to the other side, to the Protestant side, some of the UDA members, and we got to speak to that. And that was a very dangerous thing we did, really. You know, looking back, it was a bit silly of me, but, you know, I set it up, and it was kind of both communities knew that the documentary was going to be both sides of the story. So it was actually made, the BBC was afraid to put the footage out in case of repercussions. They was frightened to put the film out the way it was, because we was in places that was a bit, you know. So what they ended up doing is they edited it for BBC Radio. So we do have the see, we're getting there. We do have the radio edition of it, so I'll get that up, you guys, and it'll give you a little bit more of an idea of what it's like here and why there's still so much segregation. I mean, there's been massacres happening here, you know, and family members, you know, kind of our generation of family members have been murdered. So there's a lot of, this is why I think a lot of it has been hard for people to let go. You know, it's hard for people to let go because their family members have been hurt or killed by, you know, somebody that may be Catholic or Protestant or during some sort of troubles. And then it's just, anger breeds anger. It becomes a vicious circle. I say this all the time. You know, it just becomes a vicious, vicious circle. And it's scary. It's really scary. Oh, no, haha. So that there was saying foul play was ruled out. There's no way foul play. This is why we need this pushed for us. There is no way a child is going to be running down the street naked. I mean, Noah was a very loving, well-mannered, educated, sensible boy. You know, him and his mother's relationship was just so heartwarming. It is unbelievable. This is not a child that would be out getting into trouble. Put it like that, you know. That wouldn't. He's definitely not that kind of child. We don't know. But we know that that there was more to it, than what they're letting on to. So we've got over 35,000 signatures at the moment. So we need at least another 15,000. So anybody that comes in here after this this live and comes back and catch up, anyone ages lost, anyone that has got a channel, or even on Facebook, if you copy the link out of my community page, put it on your Facebook, explain the situation, get as many people to push this as we can. It's really, really important that we help. You know, we're not asking for money at all, people. We're just asking for 2 minutes of your time to sign a signature, to sign a petition. That's it. And to share, if you can, if you're able to share it on your Instagram or your Twitter accounts or whatever, just please, because 15,000 we're looking, that's what we need. And we're going to keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it until we get there. So, Rose, okay, so we've spoke about that. So I'm just going to lighten up the mood a little while. Right. I'm just doing this because it's hilarious. And I want to... and I want to cheer everybody up.
Jiggle, jiggle, it falls, I like to see you wiggle, wiggle, for sure, and make you wanna dribble, dribble, you know, ride it in my Fiat, you really have to see it, 6'2" in a compact, no slack, but luckily the seats go back.
Oh shit! Oh, we missed it.
My money don't jiggle, jiggle.
Gotta go for it again, I'm sorry.
Wiggle, wiggle, for sure, and make you wanna dribble, dribble, you know, ride it in my Fiat, you really have to see it, 6'2" in a compact, no slack, but luckily the seats go back, I got a knack to relax in my mind, sipping some red wine.
I love it.
My money don't jiggle, jiggle,
Shit. Oh,
it folds.
Alright, Raz, that's enough now. Alright. I just wanted to lighten the mood a little bit now. Alright, let's see some of the chat. Right, look, talk at. Unfortunately, this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to get it reopened and reinvestigated. Now, yesterday there was news coming in yesterday. They've been claiming it was natural death. But as I said, a child doesn't go running down the road naked at 14 years old. Throw his bag and his phone and end up in a storm drain. It doesn't happen. It does not happen. So we want answers. We all want answers here. Everybody here wants answers. So the only way we're going to get them is by putting the pressure on the PCNI and getting them to actually do their job. That's, it's a horrible situation. It really is. And it's not closed. No, it's not closed. They have, I think it was today. Let me just say, they have now, I think they might have reopened, or there was news today that came in today about it. Okay, so Fiona was in court. Oh, okay. So there's been information that's been leaked from one of the PCNI officers. It was probably leaked on purpose, to be honest. I don't know if can I share this with you guys here now. Where are we? Is that the one? No. Okay. So this is from today. Or from yesterday even. Noah Dononoe claims police source leaking sensitive material. A lawyer acting for the family of Noah Dononoe has said she believes a police source is leaking sensitive material on social media relating to the death. 14-year-old Noah was found dead in a storm drain in North Belfast in 2020. The claim emerged an hearing to assess if police should be allowed to withhold some material during the upcoming inquest. So there is another inquest, it's not closed. This comes after Northern Ireland Secretary signed a public interest immunity certificate in July, just gone. So that means, I'll explain. The certificate will allow some police material relating to the boy's death and subsequent investigation to be redacted. Let's go down. It's okay. So it's telling us about the online petition. The use of the PR officers. I don't know. I'm just saying so there's not really a lot, but they have actually. It is actually open long gone now. They've had to. They've had no choice in the matter. I don't think. They've had to start opening and getting back into it because there's so many people. They're just not. I actually think that. Yeah, that's what. We know because of what one of the PCNI officers have done. He has leaked information out. Now, they were saying that there was no more information regarding this. So if that was the case, they wouldn't be able to open up this ongoing inquest that's happening now. So, we've had, if I'm right, 25, we was on 33,000 yesterday. So that's another 2,500 signatures that's been done today. So, just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. I will actually be going up probably on the next march that she does because she does them quite often, and it's not far from my house. I'm probably about an hour away from where Fiona normally, it's heartbreaking. We did a lot here as well in Derry. There's posters everywhere. We have banners everywhere. And unfortunately, people are so segregated, they just do not want to come forward, or maybe somebody else come forward. Maybe they know exactly what's happened and there's some reason they're holding back. I don't know what it is. I do not know. That's what we need to do. And, it's just a big push. It's a big push on the PCNI. And I know you guys, and most of you guys are in America, and you may not know about this case. But it is a really, really important case. And we just need those answers. We really need those answers here at the moment. And with 50,000 signatures, we can start kicking ass. So please, everyone, share it on your Facebook pages, on your community pages, whatever, please do. But again, I am going to do more on the subject because there's a lot more starting to come out now, long gone. I was going into some more stuff just before I came live. But there's a lot to read that's come out over the last couple of days. So I want to, there's also search engines and things like that I can use and download and stuff. I've actually been sent a lot of things today. What's that? I know. I mean, a child's a child. It doesn't matter where in the world the child is from. I mean, most of us are here, for Summer Wells, but she made it worldwide. Everybody. Not everybody knows who Summer Wells is, but it became worldwide, and we want to try and do this for Noah. It may change some laws here in Ireland. It might actually do something where, this shit stops, cover up stops. I mean, it's probably not great for me to be talking about this kind of thing, but I just, it's something I feel passionate about, so just please, I'm going to get more coffee as well. I'll be right back. Mara, can you give me a coffee, please? Because Jet's got one everywhere. Thank you.
What class did you make?
That, I don't know. I don't even know. The dog's a pain in the arse. You're making coffee. Yeah, so I don't think it matters where the child's from, or what kind of help a child needs. When I'm asking, I need your help tonight, this is what I need your help for. Thank you very much, Outlaw Trucker. That's all we're asking. Thank you very much. Yeah, so have I. Fiona's a really strong woman. She's an amazing woman, to be honest with you. I have a lot in common with her because, as I say, we are a mixed race family, and we live in Northern Ireland as well. So, and we're Catholic. So, it's kind of something that was. It really did hit home, and it kind of made me think that is it safe sometimes? Well, I know it's not safe sometimes, but are you safe anywhere these days? That's the thing. That's the thing. But more pressure needs to be put onto the PCNI 100%, because it seems to be at the moment like our country's not being run by a government. So, people are just rogue at the moment, and it's sad. It's sad. When I was saying to you guys the other day about, thank you, Outlaw Trucker. When I was saying to you guys the other day about the drug situation in Northern Ireland, especially where I'm from, we don't have really a drug situation. You couldn't buy pills off the street. You couldn't go out and buy heroin off the street. You just couldn't. I mean, it is, when I say to you, this is a serious country. Hey, Coco, it is a really serious country. I've just finished this part, what I'm talking about, Coco. But it's about a child, a little boy that was murdered not too far away. Well, they won't come to a conclusion if he was murdered or not. They won't say. So we're really trying to put pressure onto the PCNI over here. The Northern Irish Police Force is it's not the best. I mean, my next door neighbour was issued a death threat from one of the paramilitary groups, and it was the police that came round to his house to issue him the death threat. You know, and it is, I mean, and that's next door. You know, people will never understand. You know, everybody wants to visit Ireland. You know, everybody does, and it is a beautiful, beautiful place. But so much goes on that people don't realise. You know, and unfortunately, we still have a serious amount of segregation, and it's ridiculous. You know, we're in the 20th century, and we've, you know, 20 years into the 20th century, and we've still got segregation in the world. And you know, it is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You're not segregated over here for your race. So low.
You ain't.
Is it so low?
No.
No. Doesn't want to be on camera. You're not really segregated over here for race. You'd be segregated over religion. You know? Somebody bought me a cup today. I don't know if you guys can see it. It says reach for the stars. It's really sweet, actually. Yeah, Coco, the link is in my, if you go over to my community page, I've write a little bit about it. I want everybody to share. I was just asking people to share the petition. The links on my community. We're over 35,000 signatures now. So we need another 15,000. So we really want to get this pushed. And I'm going to keep pushing it as much as I can until we get to the 50,000. Hello, Nana. Yeah, he was actually found naked. What's the matter? It's strong.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, right, okay. So he was found naked in a storm drain, but he was actually spotted by a resident running down the road with no clothes on. His backpack and his phone was found not too far away from where his body was found, but he wasn't found. He actually went missing on Sunday, June the 21st, 2020. His body was found 6 days later in a storm drain. It was away from his house, and it was in an area that he wouldn't really have gone to, being a Catholic boy, for one, and, you know, being mixed race as well. I mean, whether it was, we don't know what the cause was. No, you know, the police are just not, they're not doing the jobs, basically. They won't do the jobs. You know, it feels like the police are scared or something. I don't understand it, really. Drop the link for Coco. Okay, darling. Copy. God, it's so warm tonight. You got it, Coco. So I've gone through that. We've gone through it anyway for almost an hour. So we're getting Coco up now. We do really want, like I said, we really, really, really want to push the petition. So, hey, Coco.
Hi, everybody.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm great. I just wanted to say a thank you, and I'm not going to take up your time because I know you're talking about important stuff. Thank you so much for the kind words you said about me yesterday, and to a lot of people in your chat. I really appreciate it, and it meant a lot to me. So thank y'all so much.
It was the truth. It was the truth. I only speak the truth, Coco. You know, and that's it. You know, you were genuine. You're to me anyway, you know, and to everybody else, you're a genuine person. You're a caring person. I don't care what anyone says. You know, you've got the kindest of hearts, and
I try to be. It's not like I don't pop
you
off.
don't try
I
to
do
be. You
pop
are,
off every
Coco.
once in a
You know,
while.
you
I
are.
do have to hand somebody their ass every once in a while.
No, don't we all? Don't we all?
I'm just on a live that I didn't think had anything to do with any drama, anything like that.
Yeah.
And here comes Rapadoodle. And he just flooded it with what a piece of shit I was. And I was like,
Today? Was that today?
Right now. And I just said, look, it's not my fault. You look like a can of unopened biscuits. Stop fucking with me, you bitch.
You know, well, though,
it was like, you are a scammer. And I'm like, so those are the go-to words. If they don't like you, scammer, pedophile, lie.
Yeah, that's it. But they do it all. Do you know what I mean? Rap's been with a 15-year-old. He beats women. He scams and he lies. How many lies have I caught him out on? Do you know what I mean? How many? So everything that they accuse everybody else, and Nicolina, don't even start me on Nicolina.
Oh, do you know that she called my ex-husband?
What? When was this?
She called me a couple of times the other night, and I have not heard hi nor tail from Nicolina. Okay, so she called, I ignored, called, ignored, called. I go, what do you want? And I know I'm on her live if she's calling me. I go, what do you want? How are you? How are you doing? I'm fine, honey. How are you? I go, do you have a job? Have you figured out your job situation? Oh, I have a job. I go, okay, that's good. I said, well, she said, well, I want you to know I talked to your ex-husband. And I go, well, I'm so glad you did. What did he say? That y'all got a divorce because you're an insane alcoholic. And I go, oh, okay. I go, Nicolina, what's his name? You talked to him on the phone. What is his name?
Come on.
Important. I go, and I told everybody,
Nicolina, if you're gonna come correct. You stupid bitch.
Anybody do anything about my ex-husband? He's a science nerd. Doesn't know what YouTube is. Does not know what Facebook or Twitter or any of this bullshit is.
This is what I'm saying.
And he doesn't answer phone calls from numbers he does not know. No. And if he accidentally did it and they said, let me tell you, Coco's a bitch, he'd be like, and hang up. I mean, he would listen. We talk every day. So,
just because our ex-husbands have got a lot to say about our ex-partners have got a lot to say about that means to say we're all
like
you.
Most
you know what, Meg?
Would have a lot to say. Mine and I happen to be best friends. He comes over every other weekend. We cook. We're just good friends at this point. So it's not. So he ain't gonna tell you shit.
What's this? What was that? Who's Coco's customer is back on her channel crafting. Rap's got his knickers in a twist and started saying you're in a scammering together. Right, okay then.
Mari has a channel again?
Right, okay. So I'll probably be accused of being in that scamming circle as well. I mean, even though we know him and Nicolina
back on her,
they're well into it. Do you know what it is? They deflect their behaviour. It's them that are doing it, and then they have to try and prove that other people are doing it, but they don't prove fuck all. They prove nothing.
That's what I told him. I said, you know what? You accused King of the Streets of scamming because he did that pedo Allen stuff. That he stole. You, in Rap's word, he stole it from me. I go, did you not steal it from Darling?
Right, now hang on a second.
Nicolina for sticking.
I will stick up right now for King of the Streets, right? Pedo Island, right, saying how he stole it off him. It was their suggestion to do it so he can get donations for his medical, for what, for that reason. He wasn't doing it to scam. He's got medical issues. And it was their idea, we get donations. If you do this and you do this, then we can get your bills paid. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Jamie didn't come up with Pedo Island. They just didn't have the balls to do it, so they used Jamie as a skivvy to do it. That's how
I've
fucking
said
stupid
from
they
the
are.
beginning, people that call scammers scam are the scammers. The people
They
that
are
call
the ones
people
you gotta
predators.
fucking watch.
I'm a predator, by the way. I
Yeah,
don't know who I'm preying on. I would love to know.
I'll tell you what I'm preying on, them fucking bullies. I'm preying on them bastards. You know, I'm sick to fucking death of them. You know, and I saw yesterday, I came on, and I mean, the second I fucking started getting on about it, she changed it. And then they started making other clone accounts of you. I'll come on straight away and I said, right, I'm getting older Coco now. That's a fucking privacy stroke she's going to get.
I don't get it.
I know, we all said in there yesterday, Coco will just laugh. But she was using a thumbnail as your picture.
I know.
Saying that she's out to expose predators and scammers, and your picture next to her. So
that person was alive in commenting in the chat that I was just in. And I said, girl, I don't blame you. My picture looks way better than yours did. So I would have done it too.
Yeah.
I would have done that too.
She's an
I might steal Gigi Hadid's picture and make it mine.
Well, I won't fucking. I'm not into that kind of shit. They have to constantly be fucking sticking the boot in someone, you know, to get clout. That's all they do it for. Do you know what I mean?
You know, Rap's like, are you drunk yet? Are you drunk yet? I'm like, look,
bitch, change the fucking
record, problem. I would not open up every one of my lives by going, let's have a drink today. I'd be hiding that shit, okay?
You know what I mean? So what if you enjoy a fucking beer? So what? Do you know what I mean? Does anybody say anything that he wants to read a fucking satanic Bible?
Positive they don't pay all my bills. So I'm pretty okay
exactly.
with
exactly. Or buy your bottles of Corona. Fucking idiots. Do you know what I mean? You can do exactly what you want. I don't know who the fuck they think they are. They're a joke. They're an absolute joke, Coco. And all it is deflecting
because he couldn't like justify the things I said about him. He was like, Coco's a liar. And then he went after B-Dac. He said, you know, B-Dac always takes up for Coco. Prissy and Coco are in love with each other. I'm like, okay, so what does that got to do with the price of tea in China, honey? I mean, yes, we're my friends. And if B-Dac feels like he needs to take up for me, then what the fuck ever.
B-Dac's lovely, though. B-Dac
is taking up for me from the beginning.
Yeah, he has for me as well, Coco, to be honest with you. He has for me, you know. But B-Dax, he comes in, he's always welcome in here. You know, I did have a little bit of a problem with him at the beginning, to be honest. But we sorted that out, you know, pretty quickly. And, you know, I've got no problem with B-Dac at all, and he's got no problem with me. And I was quite proud to see B-Dac the other day in Jamie's chat, because you had those fucking haters giving Jamie a load of shit, and then you got B-Dac there saying, you know, good man, respect, you know. And I thought, well, fair play to you, B-Dac, you know. He's kind of real people understand, you know. I mean, we have to understand that when Jamie had this massive fallout with Ernie and everything, you know, that was them there ready to take advantage. Do you know what I mean? And use Jamie's hate.
And look, I understand. Do you think that I wasn't part of the whole Nicolina Tamari Rap Benny conglomerate? I was. And when I walked out,
that's when you realize.
That's when it happened to me. Yeah. I wasn't a scammer when I was with them.
Yeah. No, you're never a scammer when you're with them. You know,
the minute I left, Lord,
out of everybody that was around him, there's only those two left. And I'll promise you, Nicolina will be gone within this next couple of weeks. That's a promise. That is a promise.
I don't know. I mean, as far as, and I don't know this for truth, so I hate when people, because I've had so much mistruths said about me that I don't, what I've heard, and it may or may not be true, that she lost her job, and I can't imagine losing my income to doing this.
No.
And then continue to do it. I mean, I would be like, okay, I learned my lesson. y'all win or y'all don't win. Because guess what? I'm gonna win at life by making more money. I mean, I would give this up in a second.
Yeah. But this is the thing though, Coco. She's gonna lose her channel anyway. That's gonna happen. That's 100% gonna happen. There's no ifs and buts about it. The bitch is gonna lose her channel for what she's done. You know what I mean? I mean, she's done a lot of harm to a lot of people. She's slandered a lot of people. You know, she's scammed, even though she said she doesn't scam. We've got proof of the 80 pages of proof of theft.
I don't say anything absolute that I do not know. Because I think rumors on here are very dangerous.
Oh God, yeah.
I do believe that she has scammed.
Do you want me to send you paperwork?
I know she's a 100% liar because I know the truth, and she told lies about me that I know are not true. So I mean,
same as me. She called me an heroin addict. I mean, come on, you know, Jesus Christ, almost. She just has there's no decorum with that woman at all. She's just pure shit. She's just pure shit. I'm sorry. She's pure shit. And I have no fucking time for
I
her.
don't even like calling her pure shit or a cunt or a bitch or that is not what I do when I have to have not have to have, but when I'm caught up in a conversation with her. I just call her a weak little bitch. And that gets her worse than anything. You're a weak little bitch.
She is.
Sit down and shut up.
Do you know what I'll do? I'll blow kisses at her and everything under comments and leave hearts. Do you know what I mean? Because I ain't like fucking cunt like her. I commented on one of Salavi's comments the other day, and she wrote underneath it, "Hi Stella," and a heart. And I just went, "Hi Nick," and put a load of kisses. Because sometimes that pisses them off more. They edge for a row, you know, and when you don't give it they're like, "Oh well, what the fuck do I do now?" Do you know what I mean? What do I do now?
Paula, I agree that she is a witch, but I have much respect for witches. So
yeah, I have more respect for witches than I do for
Nicolina. I would never. I have a lot of friends that are witches, and I think they're great people. She's not a witch, and witches would not have her, to be honest.
No, not at all. I mean, Jesus
My
Christ,
grandmother was a witch.
Whatever.
I came from a witch family.
Yeah.
And well, did not have that kind of fucking whore. I promise that.
To be honest, Angela was into all that white witchcraft. That was her thing. She would actually have called herself a white witch. She was all into that, you know, everything being natural, herbs, you know, medicine, that kind of stuff. She wasn't into black magic and doing hexes on people. I think when you call witch, sometimes it's
think of that dark
stigma.
Yeah,
it's stigma. She would actually have called herself a kitchen witch if you're familiar with that kind of thing.
I think that's 95% of people that maybe claim to be witches. I mean, it's not necessary. I can tell you my experience in it from my family is that it's not a religion learned.
It's spiritual, very spiritual.
How they were born with natural abilities and stuff like that, and if you harness them, it will help. But no one in my family's ever used it for anything dark or mean or anything like that. So.
Yeah, to be honest, anybody that I've ever met that's been into that kind of thing have never done it out of malice. I've yet to actually come across, and there's people out there that do it, but I've yet to come across, you know, a black witch, as they call them. I haven't, you know. Okay, actually, we can call Nicolina a black witch because that is kind of the evilest out of them, you know. What the kind of witchcraft that we're talking about.
And you may be right, just because I don't know enough about it. I consider her a dark entity.
Same thing.
Close to a
same
demon,
thing.
To be honest.
Same thing. A black soul.
You're right. It's the same thing. She possessed is a strong word, but I think when you're weak and when you're don't have a natural force field around you of protection, they can come in when you're weak as hell. And I know this sounds crazy, but I believe that something evil has gotten in control of her because there's no
Oh,
other
gosh.
excuse for that.
Yeah, I mean,
And she thinks she's smarter than everybody else. Well, she might be. She might got the devil inside of her.
the woman is full of something. You know, she's full of hate. She's full of. She has to be tearing people down all the time. That is, she has to be doing it. Do you know what I mean? And that's the thing that gets me more than anything. That is, I don't understand that mentality. You know,
I
I
did.
don't think to myself. I don't wake up in the morning and think, right, who am I going to fucking troll today? Whose day am I going to try and wreck?
Help. I mean,
You know, I don't understand it.
Even when I got into a humongous argument with Nicolina, you know, the other night, I woke up the next morning and just thought, you're so much better than this. Just don't. You know, and but
I mean, you know what? 1,000 of her wouldn't make one of you, Coco. 1,000 of her wouldn't make one of you. So take no notice. Do you know what I mean? 1,000 of you, 1,000 of her wouldn't make one of you.
Well,
so don't worry about it. Everybody knows, you know. You see, the thing is she thinks she's got this big fucking following and this, that, but she doesn't realise how many creators she's fucked off as well. You know, and how many people she's pissed off.
I don't know. I mean, I realized how many people I pissed off because when I was in what was her name? Who was I just in? Somebody I don't really know, and I just kind of stumbled in. What was her name? But all of her followers are Nicolina followers, and it was like, "Fuck you, you liar!" I mean, just pages and pages.
Was it Sailor? Sailor V? Was it?
No, it wasn't Sailor V. It was
Is it that one where she looks like the Ring?
No, she didn't show her face. Her name, Southern Girl.
Oh, this other Southern girl. Right, okay.
And you know, I didn't know that we had any beef, but in as far as I know, we don't have any beef. But every time I said, "Hey, y'all, I'm not in here to argue," she would be like, "Okay, well then stop arguing, Coco." And then Rap would go on about, you know, some insane shit about me, but no one said a word about it. You know, I was like, all right, not my place.
No. But hang on, Southern Girl, I thought she was an Arnie supporter. Is it the same one?
That Southern Girl XO. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm not. I get fucking that confused with it. But I know there's a Southern Girl that follows Arnie. But there was one that pissed me off the other night as well, and I said something. I don't know if it's the same woman. I don't think it is because she's got a channel and she's not too bad, but I don't know.
And she wasn't bad at all. She was very kind. It was just, you know, the chat was going bazonkers.
Maybe I should
they were asking me to be quiet, and I was like, I absolutely will. But every 15 comments Rap made about me, I will respond to one. You know,
have you saw how many clone accounts he's got of me and you?
And I said, this is not me, because somebody said, I'm so sorry, Rap is right. And I'm like,
yeah. See what I mean? She's got a big criminal record for embezzlement and fraud, and she's out here calling people a fucking scammer.
Well, what I did, like I said, we had a long conversation the other night, and I did tell her, I said, you know, because her new thing is I nod off. I don't nod off. I don't do drugs, you dumb bitch. And I said, well, if you ever need to sleep as well as I do, read your criminal record because it's long.
Yeah.
We'll put you to sleep, honey.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what. But she's a fucking idiot. She's an absolute idiot. She's going back to a video of you, obviously when you was very tired, and using that as an excuse. You know, that one fucking clip, and using it like you an heroin addict again, like she keeps saying about me. I mean, she's fucking ridiculous. I'm nodding. She's fucking stupid. She's really, really fucking stupid.
I'll tell y'all a secret. I have medicines that I take at nighttime to make me
so do I.
I take Klonopin and I take Lexapro. And sometimes when I'm on here, I I start getting tired, and once I get tired enough, I'll be like, "Y'all, I gotta go. I'm getting."
Yeah. But fuck it, that the same as me with mine. I have to take them at a certain time to kick in. So you know, if it's a long night, you start feeling a little bit tired or whatever. You know, it's just one of them ones. There's 2 Southern girls. Yeah, you're right. That's it. Yeah, I thought there was. Anybody, everybody in the chat as well. If you're not subbed, Hooves has put the Coco's channel in the chat. But yeah,
thank you much.
It doesn't matter where you go.
Hey, how are you doing, my Pris?
Hey, Prissy.
You okay?
Well, darling.
I've been worried about you all.
Hey, Paul. Oh, are you okay, Prissy?
I'm okay. I don't worry about those fools, Prissy. You know me.
Is Prissy okay?
No, Prissy's saying, "Am I okay?" Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Prissy's worried.
Coco's always okay. Coco's okay.
When people come after me, and I'm like,
Coco's like me. She's got she's got hard shoulder. She lets it bounce off her. You know, we wouldn't be here if we couldn't. You know, we would not be here if we couldn't.
Christy, I emailed your husband, so guess what? We're gonna be sexting next. Kind of like me and Jimbo been sexting. Me and Pimp Daddy gonna be sexting probably soon. So get ready for that.
Oh my god. Coco, you absolutely have nobody information. No, she doesn't. But you know, people hear shit like that and run with it. You know, they really do. Because they're as stupid as the people putting it out there, unfortunately. There's a lot of stupid people on YouTube, and there's a lot of stupid followers. If they want to believe I'm an heroin addict, they want to believe Coco's an heroin addict or a fucking alcoholic, then
yeah, I need a good night's sleep.
Exactly. It gives a shit. You know what? The people that care about us know the truth. People that we've got know the truth. The people that follow us, you know, we don't give a shit about them people.
Like they say, I'm gonna put you in jail. Put me in jail. I need to see my cousins. I need a good night's sleep.
Put you in jail for what, Coco? I mean, fucking come on. It's because you're not forming to their narrative. You know, you're not in that. There's only them 2 left now. They've just been smashed to pieces like a fucking bowling ball game, and they're just clinging
it doesn't
on.
bother me because if anything
can I just ask a
about
question?
me, it would bother me.
What does Rap do for a living? Has he got a job? Because you know, Rap, Nicoline, all these people that are going on about people not having jobs definitely don't have fucking jobs.
Y'all, can we have a moment of silence because Prissy is broke now because she sent Jimbo all her money last night to win the category she was in.
Oh, bless.
I was sexting him, but she was sending him thousands, honey. And obviously, I was sending money too. So I was in the weeds of sexting and sending. We both were busy as hell last night.
Put you in jail for what? I know.
Whatever, I'm ready to go. I don't care.
Pathetic, per se. It's absolutely, it's laughable. Look, everybody just laughs. Rap's got a pipe around. You're probably right, Hoops. He's going to need a pipe around when he loses his channel. When he has to go and fucking do something useful.
I think on the whim today when I called him an unopened can of biscuits, I think I was right. I was like, I ain't got a crush on you, dude.
I bet he smells like an open can of biscuits as well. He looks a bit crusty, don't I? Hang on a minute. I have to do this.
It's like if biscuits were opened and then you stretch them out and
it smells like a lunchbox.
So it got mushy and then just
it's like a lunchbox. Hang on, is that the one we want to share? Yeah, it is. I just love this. I think it's fucking hilarious.
I don't care. People say, "Do you want to see a Rap picture?" And I'm like, "No, I've seen enough nerds in my life. I don't know."
Where's the Rap's picture? Everybody knows what he looks like. is ridiculous. Hang on, guys. Hang on. That's loads coming up. We don't want to see the witch, but we want to see. Where is he? This is just the best ever. Oh, come on. What's going on?
My money don't jiggle, jiggle. It folds.
Oh, fuck. I'm in my studio. Is that it? Can you see that one? Oh shit, it's not working.
Will you do you mind? And I don't know that she wants to come up.
Dog, it just keeps going on. I can't stop it now. Oh my god. Stop, for fuck's sake. Okay. It's not that one, it's this one. Come on.
My money don't jiggle, jiggle. It folds. I like to see you wiggle, wiggle. For sure. And make me want to dribble, dribble. You know, riding in my Fiat. You really have to see it. 6'2" in a compact. No slack. But luckily the seats go back. I got a knack to relax in my mind.
Oh, it kills me.
Red wine. My money don't jiggle, jiggle.
I like rap. That's enough now. We've had enough of that. That'll do. The shape.
Brizzy, are you still here?
Oh my god! You can just imagine. But he put a glass ring on. What's the name?
I say let's give Smoky Mountain Mama a trophy because she needs it.
But she must just be as bad as what it is, though. You know, to be able to put up with that, you've got to have the same kind of mentality. You must be childish as well. You know. In fact, I've seen her in chat. I know she's childish. He might want to pawn that fucking ring in his bottom when he loses his channel. Yes, it is indeed.
That trolled online all the time. I would be disgusted by him, to be honest.
He's got some serious fucking shit coming to him, Coco. I'm not even joking. And so is Nicolina.
I'm not trying to. Do you mind dropping a link if Prissy wants to come up? You don't have to. By any means.
Sheep. You're coming up, Prissy. Hang on.
She says she'll be right back. So
whenever you're ready, darling.
These people are insane.
Why are you constantly talking? Because it needs to be known. It needs to be known. These people are nuts.
Yeah. Really, really nuts. He's so ugly. Nice ring. His subs bought his chick. Oh, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. He's not like a real man that's gone out and worked for it, you know, and then bought his missus an engagement ring. It's probably fucking glass, you know, 2 carats or whatever it is. He's going to need to be selling that when he loses his channel.
It's Claire's ring. It's like one you get from Claire's boutique.
Oh, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I did laugh actually because I only put a picture of the handle, and he said something on his community post about the hand tells a story, and I just put scabies. I couldn't resist. I could not resist. I fucking could not resist. Scabies. I wouldn't like to.
You have the touch of the scabes, honey. You got touch.
We've got Thomas in the house, people. Hello, Thomas. Oh dear. Oh.
And I said that. I said, you know, he's not scamming, but I'm just saying all that money from Clown Allen went to that ring.
Coco, can you see the back of the channel? Can you see it comes up? Can you see like behind the scenes?
Oh no. Let me change it. In private chat, there's nothing there.
No, not yet. Thomas. Hello, Thomas.
Hello, Thomas.
Nobody in the room's going to be calling you daddy, though. You do realise that, sweetheart. Oh, Thomas Daddy, Luna says. What's that? I'll put you gotta be this. Like, that's why. Oh my gosh. Do I have plans for the weekend? Well, it started well. I'm not too sure about tomorrow though. Do you have plans for the weekend, Thomas? You should be out raving. The link's there, Thomas. As long as you don't pull out the bishop, you're all right.
I don't know, AP. I gave to it. I gave a lot of money.
Yeah, she's kept it. She's kept that money.
I would say I gave about $150 to that.
She's kept that. She's not refunded it back to the people that have donated it. She's kept that money.
And she won't.
No, she's kept that. So that's another scam of hers.
And she's keeping it until the detectives.
No, she said no.
As long as I've been in the fundraising game, the detectives are not involved in fundraising. I can promise you that.
Well, she has said that the detectives have said that she doesn't have to give it back to her, so she's keeping it. She's actually come out and said that.
Okay, we'll go keep it.
So, she should be fucking sending it back to the people that donated.
I told her from the very beginning.
That's what people would do. She's a thief. She's a thief.
I told her from the very beginning, if you raised money in someone's name, give it to them. And don't ask, just if you think they're wrong, then don't do it again. And that's it.
That's it. Happy birthday, Thomas.
Happy birthday.
That's exactly what it is. You don't fucking do that shit. You don't do that shit at all. I mean, he's raised quite a bit of money doing whatever he's done for her, But it's fucking sad. She's disgusting. But I know a lot of people have says, a lot of people had emailed me about it, saying that they donated to Ocean Lover that have since kind of come away from Nicolina. And, they've said that they've not been offered a refund, or she hasn't put out that she'd refund the cash or anything like that. So that's like, was it $1,500? Was it? I can't remember now. How much it was.
As far as I know, that she has not sent that. It was a MacBook, and I don't know if she sent it back or not. I don't know.
No, she said that she wasn't going to send the MacBook back either. She actually come out and says that. People clip things all the time and fucking send them to me. And do you know what, actually? Guys, I am putting this up here. If you want to help, I've got this. My computer's pretty new, and hang on. And I cannot believe it. What's happened? I've had that much information sent to me. I've got that many videos. I've got that many videos that I need to get an external hard drive. So if anybody wants to give a little donation, I have got no space on my laptop now for some reason. I do not know why. I am just being sent that much stuff. It's telling me to delete stuff to be able to. I can't believe it, Coco. It's a brand new laptop. It's a brand new laptop, and I'm going to have to go out now and get an external hard drive just to be able to fucking keep up with the information I'm having sent in. It's ridiculous. It really is. She claims she has relocated the funds elsewhere. So, but she's not come out and what do you mean she's relocated the funds elsewhere? That's not her fucking choice. She should be refunding people about relocated. Nobody seems to have any. I don't understand. There's no common sense in people sometimes. There really isn't. She just makes herself look so bad constantly. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous.
People buy it though. Odd.
But that's what I mean. How can people still follow her after that? You know, I mean, that's obvious. Now she's saying she's relocated the funds. Where has she relocated the funds to?
She said that she would relocate them after the detective got done with
Well, she
of their
said that that's
work.
happened. They've got done with it, and she doesn't have to give it back. So where has the fucking money gone to? That's what I'd like to know. And I'm sure everybody that donated would like to know that as well, Nicolina. Before you come out here and start calling people a fucking scammer.
Stella,
You're a
is
larceny, you're a fraud, and you're a fucking scammer, is what you are. Give people the money back, or show them receipts of a charity you've donated it to. You have no. She doesn't have the right to donate to another charity on behalf of the people. The people donated to Ocean Lover. That's not her choice to say where that money goes to. It should go back to the people that donated.
She did do a live a couple days later saying when she thought that Ocean Lover was scamming and say, please let me know if you would like your money back or if you would like me to reallocate it. She did do that. And
right.
I have a question for you. Stella, is it any kind of like overseas charges if you text me or not, or is it just normal text messages?
It's just normal. If I do it on, have you got WhatsApp, Coco? Do you have WhatsApp?
I used to. I don't think I do anymore.
Hello, everybody.
Hi,
Hey,
Pretty.
How are you, darling?
Okay. My foot's a little sore, but I'm doing all right.
Right, no, I'm just reading something here. Julie Walker. Someone in Mama T's chat says that Nicolina subscribed to crafting. She probably has. She's probably just done it because she's a bitch and she wants to be nosy. Just so she gets the notifications when she's going live.
How would you know that though? How would anybody know that she's subscribed to?
She's a judge. Everybody in the chat, this is Prissy. She has a channel as well, so I don't know if anybody could get the link for Prissy's channel.
Thank you.
And put it in the chat, that'd be brilliant. How you going, girl? You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. Like I said, my foot's hurting a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's not unbearable.
Good.
Yeah.
My back's unbearable today. I'm in so much fucking pain. And my tooth as well. I've got toothache as well. I'm having a really sore day of it today.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm in the walls. Do you know what? I don't really drink. I don't drink really at all. And I've bought a bottle of brandy, just a little bottle, just to put on my tooth. And fucking out, I did it about half an hour before I came live, and it burnt the inside of my mouth and made me fucking sick. I just can't do it. So now I've got to suffer with a fucking toothache. I don't know what I've done. Cracked the tooth or something. Let's see what we've got in the chat. The chat is just like oh Jesus Christ. You can see it's still swollen. I was talking to Hooves the other night on the phone, and I was outside in the back garden talking away, and I was saying to Hooves, Jesus Christ, there was like thousands of stars and there was falling stars everywhere, and I'm talking away, and I must have been bit on the ass or something by a spider, and I didn't think much of it, and I went to bed, and I woke up the next day and my eyes was that swollen, they was shut, literally shut. The bottom of my face had swollen, and I didn't know what it was like. And I went to the doctor and I said, well, you know, it's getting worse, or my fucking head's getting massive. What's going on? And he says, well, I don't think it's a food reaction. He says, it looks like anaphylaxia, and I had to have an epi injection. But he reckons that it's a spider bite. But then today, I found like, because I have my pajamas on, so I've got like a bit of a lump on my back, so I think I was bit by a spider on my back and not even realised it. But I look like the elephant man when I woke up yesterday. It was bad. It was bad. I scared myself.
Yeah, I understand because when I get bad allergies, my face is the first thing that just goes. Whoosh.
Oh my God! But it was like so much fluid. My eyes was closed. It was really, really bad. It's terrible.
Hey, y'all, I'm going to the bathroom. Stella, look at the private chat when you have time.
Okay, go. Okay, Coco. Do you know what as well? I'll put mine in for you, don't it? Excuse me, guys. 1 second. Where we at? Fuck. I am so ridiculous on these. Yeah, right, okay. 3, 4, 2, 1. I'm reading out my telephone number to everybody, but there you go. Is that for you as well, Coco? Spider Stills case. No, it was I don't know what it was, but it bit my ass. It actually bit my ass, and then it caused me to have like a fucking crazy reaction. It was horrible.
Oh, wow.
So what's been going on with you, Prissy? Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's good. Yeah.
Are you being left alone?
Oh.
No trolling.
Well, I haven't been live or anything. I didn't really go into very many chats yesterday because I'd had surgery and stuff.
Right.
But it doesn't matter what you do at this point. I mean, they see you somewhere they don't like, and that's reason enough.
Oh, Coco was just saying that she was in a chat earlier on, and she was being attacked by the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, my husband went into a chat. I think it was the same one Coco was in. And all he had to do was say hello. He didn't even realize they were in there. So just hello, and that's enough, you know. And
I think they're just trying to get as many people on, you know, backing them as they can, because they know there's so many against them now. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of these new channels that are coming up now that seem to be coming off the back of Nicolina and Rap's channel, you know, and they're talking a lot of shit about a lot of people.
I don't understand how they have so many followers. I really don't.
No, I don't either. I mean, when you've got channels that are actually doing good for people and, you know, genuine causes out there, people go out there over to their channels and they're feeding their egos. You know, all I've got to say about these kind of people, Prissy, is that in 12 months' time, then they ain't going to be around. They ain't going to be around in 12 weeks' time, put it like that. I mean, that's fact. But people like that don't go, you know, they don't get that far in life. They might do for a little while.
Yeah.
But then karma catches up with them.
Yeah.
You know, it really does.
I don't know. I'm sure somebody's going to be listening to this, but I'm going to say it anyway. At this point, I really do not care. So the only thing is, you know, 1 or 2 voices are not heard. But if you get enough people and they start contacting YouTube and whatever, that's what it's going to take.
Right. So
it's ridiculous.
I'm going to advise everybody the same thing that I've been saying for days. Coco's eating. The best way to get
my favorite.
The best way to get hold of YouTube is not to do it directly through YouTube.
Right.
If you go onto Twitter,
exactly,
and you do it through Twitter, you're more likely to get a response.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's very true. Because they don't want to see it out there on Twitter. But if you you know, you tag YouTube in your tweets, then that is the best thing. It's far easier than trying to get anything done on here.
Yeah. I mean, if YouTube's not going to do anything, the only other thing that can possibly be done is maybe a bunch of people together do something legally.
Yeah. That's what's going to happen. But I mean, to be honest, I have got wheels in motion, you know, going on for the pair of them. And then, I mean, I'm not the only one. You know, there's a few people out there that are doing it the proper way, the legal way.
Exactly.
You know, and I mean, I know of at least 3 of us, you know, that are actually doing it. So I could just imagine how many other people are out there, you know, because they've done a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know?
So I knew of maybe one person so far,
Yeah.
but you know more than I do. So
Well, I'm one of the others, so
I think if not legal action, icing them out is a big thing too. But I know we can never, convince the people that think they're right that they're not.
yeah.
So I don't know.
That's the thing. You can't educate stupid, Coco. You can't. You cannot educate stupid. And
no,
you know, rap is his channel is stupid. So the people that follow are fucking stupid, and you cannot educate stupid. So you're just wasting your time. You know, the best thing you can do is go the proper routes, go the proper ways, and take them down that way.
I
You know,
agree.
I'm
And
not fighting with them. I'm just not going to. I am not that unintelligent that I have to go back and forth with them like that.
that's
It
it.
doesn't take intelligence to bully. Like Coco said earlier, second graders can do that.
Well,
So, all,
it's playground games. What they do, you know,
yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't
it,
have time.
no, no. Coco, what you eating?
fried pickles,
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
so good.
Oh, Coco. Did you make those?
No, I'll order them from
I've never heard
Little
of
Deli
fried
here.
pickles.
You,
Oh, it's so good.
you've never had fried pickles? I love them.
No, ever. And you
They're
who?
They are
I've never
delicious.
had it. Oh
Stella.
God. No.
I mean, do you like pickles in general or no?
I don't like gherkins. Is that gherkins?
So you don't like dill,
I
Yes.
like.
They're
Do
good.
I like dill? I like. You know
like
what?
dill
I like.
pickles?
These are just big dill pickles cut into quarters and they fry them and you dip them in ranch and they're delicious.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, no.
They're wonderful.
Imagine fried pickles. I love pickles as well, who's, but I like them pickled, not fried. We don't get that stuff over at Coco, so we're not.
It's a very southern dish. It's a very southern thing.
Is it like
Coco,
biscuits? Because I never knew what biscuits was. I didn't know what biscuits and gravy was either. I've never heard of it.
if we have the get together next year, then you should come, Stella. That would be so fun.
100%.
I
100%.
happen to make the best macaroni and cheese and best mashed potatoes. So
Oh my gosh. That's it
Penny
then.
can do the meat because I don't know how to
That's
cook
it
it.
then. Yeah, no, that'd be brilliant. Hey, Lips. I hope you're well.
Hey, Lips.
I hope you're well. No, fried pickles, actually. I could actually.
So
I'd
good.
give it a go. I'll give it a go. Are you vegetarian, Coco? Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm vegetarian. I couldn't eat flesh.
Oh, not me.
Well,
no.
look, I tell you, my mother and my father, my sister and I are both vegetarians, and I think they would have rather us be heroin addicts. Honestly, they were like,
Yeah.
"What
My-
did we do
my
wrong?
dad was
What did we do
vegetarian.
wrong?"
My dad was vegetarian.
My
He's not no more.
sister-in-law is vegan.
Oh no, I couldn't do vegan.
Yeah.
Are you vegan, Coco?
No.
No. I couldn't do vegan. Vegan
I'm
people look really
pescatarian.
sick.
I eat seafood, so
Oh, I love seafood.
I can't live my life without a crab or a
Oh,
crawfish.
I'm the same. So you're pescatarian then?
Mhm.
Same as me, yeah. Yeah. I absolutely love fish. I just do not like meat.
I love seafood.
Hooves is coming as well.
Come on.
Hooves is coming as well. You're gonna get me and Hooves on a flight. That'll be some fun. My God. We won't go back, Hooves.
Nona said, "How is the restaurant food in Ireland, Stella?"
Yeah.
Shit.
But what is
No.
a typical meal in a restaurant there?
So we have stuff like let me think. Let me think what could be different to what you have. We have stuff like champ. We have like tobacco onions, they call it. Irish stew as well is really different to kind of any other stew. It's not really done as it's not really a sauce to it. It's just like a big lump of mashed potato with all vegetables.
What about corned beef and
I
cabbage?
like corned beef. I used to.
My mom used to love corned
I
beef.
used to. Before I was a vegetarian, I did really love corned beef. Um, they don't really do much. You'd think that this place would be covered in fish food, wouldn't you? Because we're surrounded by water, but you don't get a lot of, in the restaurants. People don't really like fish over here for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. They're kind of traditional. We have like it's very similar to the to England. We have like on a Sunday we would have like a traditional roast. Yorkshire puddings and roast beef. And do you know what Yorkshire puddings are?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is exactly.
So it's like pancake batter, baked in an oven tray, and it's beautiful. It swells, and you kind of have it with gravy and on your Sunday roast. Yeah, it is
You
beautiful.
said gravy, I'm in.
Yeah, it's beautiful. But I love homemade gravy.
Me too.
Yeah, it is pancake. It's pancake batter. Corned beef hash. Oh, I used to love that.
Oh, I love Italian food. No, nah. No,
Oh,
nah.
no. Italian food. I absolutely adore Italian food. I've got Italian in my family as well, so I cook quite good Italian food. Vegetarian and fish especially. But I lived in Portugal for a little while as well, so I learned a lot of their cuisine.
My husband is Irish and Italian.
Well, we've got quite a mixed family. It's there's not really English in my family. It's Irish. We've got Italian and we've got Jamaican in the family.
Oh, okay.
So we have quite a mad mix. We've got quite a mad mix.
So my hubs is kind of like an au jus instead of a.
We're from Dublin.
Thick gravy. Is it like an au jus?
No, so yeah, it's gravy. Yeah, it would be. You can do it in different ways. I mean,
Well, my hubs is saying it's not like American gravy. It's more. It's like a juice
We're
gravy.
from Dublin. And County
yeah. I mean, just not far from Belfast. Ours is like
Which in Irish, Nona?
it's reduced. I mean, I always cook my own gravy, so it's just like kind of, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of get everything reduced and lots of stock and that kind of thing. But a lot of people that on the Sunday dinners use like gravy granules, which I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I like to make my own. French and Irish. Wow.
My husband said that his grandparents, one was from Dublin and the other one was from Cork, I think.
That's where I'm from originally.
is
My
it?
family's from Cork. Yeah.
Yeah.
County Cork.
We could be relatives.
Oh gosh, we could be. Yeah, my family were originally from County Cork.
Well, my grandparents, they were Doyles.
Yeah, Doyle's their last name.
Right. Okay. There's quite a lot of Doyles in
Yeah.
Ireland.
All the same thing we do.
A hell of a lot of Doyles in Ireland. My family name's Cannon. Have you ever heard of the Dubliners, the band?
I'm sorry, he went in the kitchen. I don't know.
So we've got the Dubliners, which is a really famous Irish band. And the lead singer at the Dubliners is my granny's first cousin, I think it is.
Oh,
They're
wow.
first cousins. But we're really deep rooted in Ireland. So I think like most of our roots are here. But we have like, my granddad was my mum's side was half Italian. No, my granddad was Italian. My granny was Irish, and then it was just another mix on my dad's side of the family. But it's deep rooted Irish. We've spent most of our lives here.
Stella, AP is wanting a link.
Okay.
American white gravy. We just call it white gravy. It's a thick gravy you put on biscuits. But American gravy is drippings from a pan that we just mix a little flour in and heat it up. That's normally what
that's a similar kind of thing that we do here. We just like
But white gravy is a very good, and it's normally got sausage in it and stuff.
Yeah, around here, if it has sausage in the white gravy, they call it sawmill gravy for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
A biscuit.
And then we have tomato gravy, red eye gravy. We go.
But a biscuit's a bit like scones. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're just not hard like scones.
No, but they call are biscuit scones.
Uh-huh.
Is that
Our
right?
scones
So
are not.
I am right.
Around
Let-
here, I don't know if they do it where Coco's from or not, but here they even have chocolate gravy. Like we'll make chocolate gravy.
And red eye gravy,
Yeah,
tomato.
red eye. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Oh no, we would call just those sauces. We'd like make a tomato sauce or, but gravy would be like brown usually.
Mhm.
It's usually brown. Biscuits
Biscuits
are
are
like
like
dumplings.
okay.
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 You have told me this before, haven't you? It's one thing I'm gonna have to try when I come over because I'm absolutely dying to. Just because and he kept going on about it before, and I was like, "What the fuck are biscuits and gravy? That's disgusting." Because here, biscuits you dip in your tea. You
Oh
dip
yeah.
Yeah.
in your tea.
No,
You
like
don't dip
like
biscuits in
like
fucking
what we call
gravy.
breakfast biscuits that are like that big, like
Big, yeah, the sweet, the savoury. So it's kind of, when I heard biscuits and gravy, I
it's
was
always
thinking
just buttered biscuits that are like that big.
huge, huge,
Yeah.
lovely.
They come.
I've put the link in IP.
All right, that's my last pickle. Get worn out.
Get one out. Hey, yeah,
Hey, how are ya?
Yeah,
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. I just wanted to say hello for a change.
I know you're always in the chat, but we never hear you come on.
You always thought I was just a mystery person.
Oh, we did. I always knew. It's nice. It's nice to see you up.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I don't look so great, so I didn't want to show my face, but I just wanted to drop in for a few minutes and just I just have the utmost respect for the little community you've created here. Um,
Thank
I,
you.
I don't give a shit about that hellion, Nicolina, or rap. I mean, they are just Satan's spawn for all I
Yeah,
care. Um,
yeah.
and but you know what? I'm I
I'm,
don't.
I'm, I'm really proud of the community we've built here as well because people feel comfortable in the chat and, you know, like yourself, people feel comfortable about coming up and they're not going to be attacked. And I won't allow and my mods as well wouldn't allow my panel guests to be attacked
No,
unless it was Nicolina or a rap,
yeah.
then it's fucking fair game.
I hear you. No, your mods are phenomenal. It's just, I said it the other day and I mean it. You've developed or created this little family, and I won't take too much of everyone's time and all, but you guys have done so much for my mental health, and I won't get into it, but I have a terminal illness, and but the days that I'm feeling down, you all just lift my spirits.
Oh,
And
That's so sweet.
and when you don't have a lot of time left on this earth, you try to fill it with good people,
yeah.
And I love how we can go from laughing 1 minute to, crying the next to
Yeah.
laughing the next. And
Because we're real people,
Real
we
life.
don't, it's real life and we're real people.
so
And
true.
but IP, please reach out to me, for my email address, and
Okay.
we can definitely talk a little bit more.
Yeah, I would love that. I would love that. I don't need anything. I mean, I'm not.
No, but
I
I
don't.
mean,
I
I
don't.
can reach out with my telephone number. In fact,
Yeah, I would love that. I would love
okay,
that.
so my telephone number, it should be in the back chat. Is it still there?
I'm horrible with this thing. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I
Private
can
chat. It should
even
be
find the back chat.
yeah, private chat. If it's not there, don't worry. I can. If you email me, I will send you my telephone number.
I don't see it, but I'll email it to you for
Yeah,
sure. But
just email it over to me, and I will send you my telephone number. And then if you ever just want to talk, then just
I would love that. I would love that. I don't.
No bother at all, darling.
My, and my condition is isolated.
Oh, that's terrible. But I mean, what I've just been through as well. I mean, I don't know a lot about a lot of things, but if I can just talk to people sometimes, and that just makes people feel better, then.
And I can't. And I literally cannot stand the fact that anyone would bully anyone with a mental illness. So I just give you, you're just incredibly brave for coming forward with your struggle. And I think because of your vulnerability and honest ways about you, you draw in some amazing people. I mean, from the mods are always extremely friendly, and it's just
fantastic.
It really is. And you hit the nail on the head the other day when you said it's quality over quantity. I mean, who gives a shit if you have 20,000 people?
If I can reach out and it's just, you know, one or two people, you know, I mean, I reach anybody that reaches out to me, I'll reach, you know, I'll reach back out to them. That's just, you know, what I do. And I enjoy to be able to interact with people, not just on here, you know. I mean, sometimes people just need to talk.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely. Yeah, I mean, as you know, I used to be a nurse, and I laugh every time I hear about the whole Nicolina thing, because she'd have lasted a day on the floor. Tamara and a few of us that are nurses just laugh our ass out about her.
She's pathetic.
She's just a piece of train wreck. I mean, that her nursing school did us all a favor. At least did Michigan a favor by not allowing her to.
You're all making me gonna cry now. There's just no need. All right, that's enough. I just do it because it's just. If I can give back, you know what I mean, and do it in a way that it, you know, it just brings people a little bit of comfort.
Well, you do. You do.
know, I'm glad about that, open. I'm glad you feel that way, and I will reach out to me via email, and I will send you my personal telephone number. And you can call me anytime.
I would love that. I really would. This group, I mean, I don't, you know, use the love you lightly. I do. I care about. I try to spread at least what time I have left. I try to spread it with kindness, you know, because we have enough hate and evil and negativity in this world, and you know, it's completely free to be, you know, I don't give a shit what Nicolina, you know, she can make fun of us all she wants, but when push comes to shove, and God forbid she's faced with something, like I said on one of your comments, she's gonna wish that she had a friend like you. So
yes, she will.
You know, and you know, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. I just wanted to call in, thank everybody in the group. You guys are amazing people, and thank you for always making me feel so welcome. And I love you all to bits. And if I can do anything whatsoever, please don't ever hesitate to ask. And I'll definitely reach out via
reach out
email.
to me via email, and I will send you my telephone number.
Fabulous.
And you keep that, and you can call me anytime that you feel that you need to speak to somebody. It doesn't matter.
Thank you, love. I appreciate that dearly. I really, really do.
That's okay. And you know, that goes for anybody that you know is in the same sort of situation or struggling. You know, I am happy to give my telephone number out to my, you know, genuine subs and people I know. I don't want anybody to feel like that, you know, that they don't have somebody to speak to, or just sometimes it's just nice to, you know, it's a familiar voice as well, IP, I think it is. You've been following me for a little while now, so you know, you get to know me that way.
I do.
Look who we've got coming on.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey.
How
you doing, Jamie?
Give me just a second. I got good on YouTube.
I'll drop off and give others a chance, but I love you all, and Stella, you know,
You're so sweet.
Stay beautiful, hon. Stay beautiful. You're doing good things. You're changing the landscape of YouTube, and that's a beautiful thing to watch. So
thank you very much.
So God bless you all, and hopefully we'll talk soon, and I'll definitely reach out to you, okay?
God bless you. Thank you very much, darling. Mwah.
Take care. Much love. Bye-bye.
See you later, sweetheart. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello, ladies. How are you ladies doing?
We're doing well, Jamie. How are you, sweetheart?
Doing good. I just wanted to hop on here and tell you, I hope you're having a good day, and I'm a watching and keep up the good work.
Thank
Oh,
you. And I'm really proud of what you've been doing as well. I'm really proud of you, Jamie. You've really turned a corner, and it's amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a good corner to turn, and it'll be okay. I done know that, and I back yous 100%.
And we're
Yeah,
going to back you.
yeah, we'll all back you, Jamie. You know, you might have lost a few subs from there, but you're going to gain a lot of good people. You know, and
Yes, ma'am.
that's what's going to happen. Because
Quality over
I don't
quantity.
believe you're a bad person at all.
Well, you guys have a good day. I'm gonna hop down. I just wanted to tell you that.
Thank
Hope
you,
you guys are
Jamie.
having a
Love you,
good day.
Jamie.
Oh, God bless you. Thank you,
You
Jamie.
too.
You
Prayers for
take
you,
care.
Stella, and prayers for you, Prissy.
Thank
Bless
you,
you, Jamie.
Jamie.
Prayers for you too. And if there's anything we can do for you anytime, Jamie, just reach out to me. It's gone now.
Yeah. I'm going to hop down too, Stella. That I
Okay,
just took some
darling.
pain medicine a little
We've
while
gone
ago,
over
and I'm
2
getting
hours now.
sleepy.
I don't normally keep everybody much longer than this. So, but thank you for coming up, Prissy. You're
Thanks for
welcome
having
anytime.
me up here. I'll
And
talk to y'all soon.
if anybody's not subscribed as well to Prissy, please go over and subscribe.
Oh, thank you.
I'll put your link in my community page as well, and Coco's
Thank
and
you so
Jamie's. Thank you very much.
much. Bye-bye.
Bye, darling. You're funny. You're funny. Oh dear, mate. What am I missing now? What am I missing in the chat before I get away? The chat starts getting away from me. I know Tamara said something funny because I can see all that. Right. I had Kimmy. Yeah, Kimmy's okay, Kathy. I had Kimmy on yesterday. I think it was yesterday. It was yesterday, wasn't it, Hooves? I had Kimmy on panel, and she was looking amazing. She was looking really, really well. So I'm hoping, I hope she's okay. She's not came into my chat today, but this is the first live I've done today, so I'm not sure. But I will reach out to make sure she's okay. I'll do it. I'll get it for you, IP. My email, it's the same as my PayPal address. It goes across the bottom of the stream. But there you go. There you go. Hooves has put it in for you, darling. Just email me and I'll send you my telephone number. What can't you help it? What have you done now? You know, you and Tamara, you're bad. You two are bad in the chat. It's up on the screen there for you now, darling. You just reach out to me and I'll send you my telephone number. And anytime, day or night you need to speak to somebody, just give me a call. It's no bother at all. You guys are crazy. They call me the crazy one. I keep saying that. They call me the crazy one. And oh my gosh. Kaz has a video about, oh, does she? Oh, whatever. I don't even have her up here. I think I've completely blocked that. So yeah, they do need to get a roll off. They do. Do you know what? They're just pathetic. They're pathetic. Go to all who's at it first. I know, Kath. I know. I know. Yes, who's do that? I'll get quite nervous if I don't see her after 2 days or something, but I can reach out to her. I don't think they're all bad around her, but I worry about Karen because she's vulnerable. But she was on yesterday. She was looking fantastic. So, and Kaz making videos about me is completely irrelevant because I've got the bitch blocked. So, I cannot be bothered with her at all. There's other people dealing with her. So, that's no bother. She thinks she can fucking start there. We can get it finished, like, you know, no bother at all. I can unblock them. We can go back to war. She struck from a Christmas card list. Oh, she's just another fucking idiot. Dinkle's not that. Stella, can you go live? Calling the show. I don't know. Do you know what? That's what I was gonna look at that actually. There's something I was gonna look into. There is something I can do where I can connect a number. I can connect a number to the, you know, so I can speak to people live. I think Dolly does it, but I don't know how it works, to be honest. But that would be a good thing. That'll be something I'll be looking at doing later on, definitely. But, you know, to my subs, you know, if anybody needs to reach out or they need to talk, yeah, I like it as well, Dinkle. I think it's a great thing to do. Oh, God, yeah. That's what'll happen. Who's'll just call it. Who's'll call it. Do you know what? I will look into doing that. You know, and maybe just do it like maybe twice a week or something. And we get people in, you know. You can talk about whatever they want then. Or is it your accent? Oh, I remember how Kaz used to kiss BK's ass. I know, yeah. They all used to kiss BK's ass. Oh, God, I'll troll you. You can troll me if you want. That's great. You can troll me. Hoops. Yeah, that's something I'll look into, Dinkle, because I think it'll be a good thing for everybody. You know, we get a lot of people coming in and you need a text now number. Oh, is that what it's called? I must look into it. How big are my tits? Are you talking about mine? Jesus Christ, mine are too big. I'm very, 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 very top heavy. You lot are crazy. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Dirty phone calls. I know. Can you imagine? Right, okay, I'm going to look into that. It's called a text now number. Right. I'll have a look in that tonight. Have you got a roadmap for a cleavage there, like Nicolina? You know, how old are we now? Oh, I can't. Can you? No roadmap. Oh, dear. As long as there's not a roadmap between your cleavage, you're all right. Right, guys, I'm going to get off here now because I've kept you all for 2 hours. Everybody that wasn't here at the beginning, if you can go over to my community page, and Stella, that was my dirty phone call. You can give me dirty phone calls anyway. Who's bloody out? Right. Yeah, anybody that didn't wasn't here at the start of the show, please go back and listen to the what we were saying about Noah. In my community page, there is the link to the petition. I'd really appreciate it if you could all share that, so we can get this sorted out. It would be fantastic. I love you guys, and thanks again, and I will see you soon.